talk about capital project management, the first thing that comes to mind is total cost of ownership in the design phase. What do we intend for it to do today, tomorrow, 10 years from now? And how are we designing that? And a lot of times through no fault of anybody's, because it's a lot of times you don't do design FMEA. We don't do design for Six Sigma. We don't do design for reliability because it literally costs time and money up front that you listen to an equipment vendor tell you, hey, we'll support you throughout this. And it's Tommy Boy, right? They give you this guarantee and you feel all really good about it until you know that you open the box and it's already broken. So you have to open the box prior to or look at somebody else's examples and then manage around those things. If you don't, then you end up designing equipment that is unmaintainable because you can't maintain the machine without taking it apart. You can't take it apart unless you have 3 days to do it. And it was designed with a 24/6 availability at 90 to 95% availability. And it's a recipe for failure at that point because you spend more money later on than you do on the capital project up front. And it becomes a downward spiral or a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you get it, cheap isn't good and good isn't cheap. That's the way you look at it. And if you mismanage those funds as you're doing that, what you're going to get is cheap isn't good because you spread the money too thin across multiple buckets instead of putting it in the buckets it needed to be in.